Opening drive. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Bills 0. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Watch the pass. Showing it.
Allen. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
56.
64. 56.
Switch.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's complete to Croft. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
2
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey,
57, Mike 57. You don't want none. Get it. Pick up the ball.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Round 80.
57.
Half 85.
Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. And Diggs has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush will just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll begin here with Bernard. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
Check 13. Check 13. Shift. Watch the shift.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Mike 3. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Now a give, right side. Bernard. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Hey, Charlie!
Mike 3. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Man, Eddie. Here we go. Mike 3. Mike 3.
Hey, exit!
Combo.
Now Darnold. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
At the 19-yard line.
3. Mike 3. Here we go. Man, Eddie.
On second down now. Bernard. Finding room at the 30. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. He finds his target. It's Crowder. A big play there for the Bengals. And even 40 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On first down, it's Darnold. And he's got his man on the out route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Safety's creeping.
They'll run it here with Bernard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Hey, Haywood!
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the Mike.
Allen will try again on second down. It's complete to Diggs. The 40, 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, an even 90 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hauschka adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Back to throw, Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Watch 14, watch 14. 80. Single.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold.
Let's go, defense.
Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Darnold is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Darnold from the gun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
High 7.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
To throw again. Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
218, chop it. Sponge. Rock it. Get it.
On 1st down, Bernard. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3
Hey, let go.
at the 26-yard line.
Let go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. This one caught by Crowder. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
64, weak. Score.
1st down, Cincinnati.
He's checking. Crash. Check the backer.
80 weapon. Bravo. Hit it.
Throwing on 1st down, Clifford. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a carry for Bernard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. They go with a screen. It's Yeldon. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. That's why they were able to get to him on it.
And John Brown's got it complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Shifts by him. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can...
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd. 69 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in big sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
56.
On first down, Allen. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And here's Allen. Going to throw again. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.